Okay, ladies, there we go. Okay, Aggie, all yours.
Hello, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Rashmi, who invited us today on the platform of Inspiring Indian Women to run a session about how to relieve stress by activating parasympathetic nervous system. This session will be run by Nabanita Das, who's been studying various things related to yoga, well-being, healthy eating, and many other topics. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, continue. We just started recording.
So, like I said, today's session will be run by Nabanita Das, who has been studying various topics related to well-being and information related to how to relieve stress by activating parasympathetic nervous system. And I just would like to welcome her. And first of all, she will talk to us for the next 15-20 minutes. And then by the end of her talk, we will take questions. So whoever has any questions, please wait until the end of her presentation. Welcome, Nabanita.
Hello, everyone. A big namaste from me. Thank you so much for joining me through Zoom, joining me through Facebook. I'm so blessed and privileged to be able to conduct this session. And thanks to Rashmi ji for that. And thanks, Aggy, for Agneishka, for lovely, kind words. And I'm really excited to share my knowledge today about activating parasympathetic nervous system, because when I came to know about parasympathetic nervous system activation, and which in turn helps stress relieving and whatnot, when you relieve your stress, reduce your stress, so many of your health problems get sorted out. So before I actually demonstrate few things, very handy practice as part of our yoga sessions. I do run a yoga group every day. I'll come to that. But before that, I will start by presenting a few information about what is parasympathetic nervous system. It is quite a medical term, so it might just go tangential. So let us familiarize ourselves a little bit, if not too much. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much of medical terms, but as much as we need to know to help us understand better. Okay, and let me. Okay, so first let us understand what stress can do to us. Okay, so stress can make us feel very overwhelmed, and we feel nervous, angry, frustrated, and whatnot. Because of stress, our digestion also goes for a toss. Some of us can get palpitation. You can hear the heartbeat very, like literally thumping inside. Okay, and when you are stressed, your family life goes for a toss, your productivity goes down, and your brain also starts malfunctioning. Okay, so you, as a result of that, you tend to lose your memory. You start losing your memory much before the age you should be really losing your memory. Okay, so that means stress is part of a nervous system called sympathetic nervous system. So sympathetic nervous system, what it does to our body is it takes our body into fight and flight mode. That means it releases the hormones which helps the body to get ready to fight the stress, or sometimes if you cannot manage the stress, you just try to flee, and that's the flight mode. Okay, and that's the job of sympathetic nervous system. So what happens is sympathetic nervous system releases the stress hormones, which are cortisols and adrenaline, sorry for that. So we talk about sometimes adrenaline rush, right? So that is what it does. It immediately secretes those hormones. As a result of that, your heart rate immediately, gets increased, your blood pressure also gets increased, and when your BP goes high and when your heart rate goes high, there is a fair chance of lot of misfortune, okay? And which is like, you probably don't know how much it affects your brain. So it quickens the breathing rate, release sugar or glucose, and it in turn makes you more obese as well. The more stress you go through in your life, you slowly start releasing, your sugar level goes high, and you crave for more carbohydrates, you reach out for more snacks, okay? And the snacks that you would like in that case is more sugary than something that might not give you that much, fat. So it has, multiple things that gets affected when your sympathetic nervous system gets activated due to your stress, your anxiety, your depression. So it is very important that, just if you are having indigestion problem or acid reflux, it's not the root of only because your stomach is not acting properly. The root cause might be because of the stress or anxiety that you are going through in your life. So it is very important that we manage our stress level and keep it under control, keep it as much under control as possible. That itself will help you to sort out your digestion problem. And if you are suffering from thyroid, if you're suffering from overweight problem, or you are underweight, you are having palpitation, so many things, okay? And so next, these are the things that I was just talking about, so I'm just skipping that. Now, what is the other nervous system? So our body has two types of nervous system. One is sympathetic nervous system, which is kind of taking out, is the fight and flight mode hormones, which kind of secretes those hormones. Now it's the other type of nervous system, which is parasympathetic nervous system, which does the quite opposite job, which means which will help us to reduce the stress. And vagus nerve, I don't know if you can see that. For me, my screen is coming on the top. I think I might take it a little bit. Hope you can see the picture on the presentation. Yeah. So just give me a thumbs up if you're able to see the picture on my presentation. Is it visible? Yeah. Okay. So if you can see that yellow, they're like a stem with branches, that is the vagus nerve, which is the main part of our parasympathetic nervous system, and it starts from the brain, goes all the way down to your liver, to your intestine, and that is how you can understand how it can work with those organs to help you reduce any problem that might have appeared in your stomach because of your indigestion problem, because of you have a fatty liver or your spleen not working properly. So it can help you to sort out many health problems, not only something related to brain, even though it originates from the brain. So vagus nerve is, and it's the longest nerve of autonomous nervous system in our body. And it runs all the way from brain stem to the part of colon and comprises sensory and motor fibers. Bit of medical term, but that's what it means. It is connected, it is the longest one, and it is connected right from the brain up to the liver, spleen, and intestine. And when you activate parasympathetic nervous system, why should we work with parasympathetic nervous system? That is what it is for. It helps decrease the inflammation because of its connectivity with all the other organs. When you work with the parasympathetic activated, it helps in sorting out so many things. So I have just listed few. It helps decrease inflammation. It has control over the heart rate and blood pressure. And when I demonstrate how we do that, you will be able to appreciate even more. It helps improve your mood, definitely, because when you are calmer, you are peaceful, you are reducing your stress, you will be able to manage your mood much better. It is essential to, all these things are related, like fear management, anxiety, and it kind of interfaces with the heart, lungs that I have talked about. And that gut health, when your gut health is sorted, you know that a lot of things will be sorted on its own. You are much more calmer because your digestion is proper. And people who have better digestion, usually you will see that they're much better. They have much better control of their life because that gut health controls the mental health as well. It communicates message between the gut and the brain, and another reason gut controls all the other brain calmness and nervous system is because it is also called the second brain, because gut is considered to be the second brain of our body. Okay, it regulates muscle movement, of course. We could access vagus nerve easily every day to improve our memories, and that's what I will be demonstrating. So don't worry if you kind of didn't really understand what this means. And again, I'm just reinforcing, saying that when parasympathetic nervous system is activated, and vagus nerve is the main part of parasympathetic nervous system, it slows down our heart rate, our breathing rates. And when that happens, we know that we are under better control of our life. We do not worry about, there is no anxiety. We can keep ourselves calm and cool, helps us to also, make better decisions in our life, get good sleep. When you are kind of agitated, your brain is agitated, you get migraine and you don't get proper sleep. And that is where parasympathetic nervous system comes into picture. It takes our body to rest and digest mode. Okay. Now, here are the different ways to activate parasympathetic nervous system. The first one that I kept is my biggest selling product today, yoga. There is nothing better than yoga which can help you to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and, help you on a regular basis and consistently. It's not a magic that happens in one day, in one session. Continuously, regularly, your commitment to yoga can bring an amazing benefit, plethora of benefits to your body. So yoga will help to activate your PSNS, that is parasympathetic nervous system. It also cultivates your ability to decrease the flight and fight. That's what we were talking about. When you do a lot of stressful activities, even in yoga sessions, when you do different asanas or bit of intense activities, after that immediately we do shavasana or yoga nidra, and that is what again brings the body from stress mode to the relaxing mode. So it's a beautiful combination of energizing different muscles, tissues, cells. At the same time, again, you are bringing the body to relaxing mode, from flight and fight mode to the rest and digest mode. Okay, and as I said, attending regular yoga classes or a dedicated self-practice will improve your breathing, resilience, strength, flexibility, and overall health. Now, meditation is another part. It plays a very important part in activating parasympathetic nervous system, because when you meditate, your brain is highly active in the sense that it is only working with your master pituitary gland. Your rest of your body is calm and quiet, and then you are giving your body the time to heal and recover. Okay. And it also helps to reduce lactic acid in our muscles. That's why it promotes healing even more. Okay. And breath work, which we do by pranayam, doing different types of pranayam, and the highlight of the pranayams I will be mentioning. And good nutrition is of course needed, because the more natural food you take, the better, because the processed food that you take will have all the artificial items which will help you to increase blood pressure, which will again take you to the stress mode. So the more natural food you take, the better is for your body. Then it will act on your vagus nerve to keep your body cool. Like in the summer days when you have juicy fruits and vegetables, if you take those, keeps your body cool. So when your body is cool, your gut feels quite happy. And when your gut is happy, it automatically is going to send that message down through the nerve, and your brain will stay more calmer. Okay. And I have a few more, and then straight away I'll start doing few demonstrations. And tapping, that I will be demonstrating. Tapping is a very good technique, and it is kind of quite a lot in there in Chinese Qigong technique as well. They do a lot of tapping, and tapping is an excellent way of relieving stress. Anytime, even if you are at work and things are not quite working well, your brain is going kind of blank, I don't know what to do, you can do a few tappings, and tappings kind of immediately helps you to relieve the stress. And it's an age-old technique as well. And massage, it helps in doing the lymphatic drainage. Okay, lymphatic means lymph nodes are there in different parts of our body which are responsible for creating the white blood cells. That's why in our yoga sessions, we do different types of lymphatic node pressure points. We kind of activate them. But this here, the massage I'm talking about is the oil massage, which you can do on your face, on your body. That itself gives a calming and cooling effect, and another way of relieving your stress. Now, laughing out loud, which we will do, probably we'll have time, and few acupressure. I may not go into deeper details of acupressure, but acupressure on face, I will probably try to show. Few tongue exercises. Again, they are all different ways to activate your vagus nerve or the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you to calm down, cool down. And different acupressure massage, although I have written that as one of the ways, but I may not be spending time on that. But I do have few pictures which will give you an idea of what are the acupressure points. So these are the acupressure points on our palms for different organs. Okay, and it's like your right brain, all the nerves are on the left, and your left brain nerves are going in your right hand. Okay, so you will see the opposite. And similar acupressure points are on the feet as well. The reason I'm saying this is massaging your hands and massaging underneath your feet also improves the activation of vagus nerve. So without even knowing what you are pressing, you are kind of activating, making all the organs, giving them the right massage so that they feel pampered, and then they send the happy message to the vagus nerve, and that's how you are again working with the parasympathetic nervous system. So let me go back. Oh, 1 minute. And this is my session details. Every day, every weekday from evening 6 to 7 p.m. On weekends, we do 8 to 9 a.m. Still, I'm offering the group sessions for free. And one-to-one consultation, I do charge a bit of money. But yeah, I work with individuals if anyone wants to get specific problem to be addressed, and I'm happy to work with them. Now I will start with few things that I have planned that I want to demonstrate, and I have to stop sharing now. Okay. So the first one, in yoga, we have few breathing exercises. First thing I want to talk about is few breathing exercises which are specifically very good for activating the vagus nerve or the parasympathetic nervous system. First, to start with, if you can all sit tall, and if you want to try with me, and we hold a specific mudra which is especially good for calming and taking stress out. It has a specific name. It's called Vayu Apan Mudra. That means index taking it to the root of the thumb, and then you are using the thumb to press against the middle and the ring finger. I think I have to focus myself a bit better. Okay. Hope you can see me. Yeah. And then if you leave one hand on your knees, and the other hand I'm going to use for doing the typical breathing exercise. It's called Anulom Vilom or alternative nostril breathing. The reason this is considered to be very beneficial in activating parasympathetic nervous system and keeping your nervous system very calm and cool is because the way we breathe in and breathe out. So we are breathing in through one nostril, but when we are breathing out, we are making the breathing out time double the time of breathing in. And that is when it helps our body to take into the rest and digest mode rather than the fight and flight mode. So I'm going to show you. Take the index to the base of the thumb, and this hand you can hold this mudra that I have shown. Then close the right nostril first. No matter what hand you are using, you can adjust accordingly, but close the right nostril first. Deep long breathing through the left first. And now you're holding it. Close the left nostril. Now breathe out very slowly, gently, and as deep as you can. And then breathe in again through right nostril. And close the right nostril. And now open the left and breathe out again. Make it very long and deep. And when you do it a few more cycles, then you will feel how calm and cool your brain feels and your whole body feels, because it clears all the energy channels, kind of all the meridians. It addresses all the meridians. Okay. So Anulom Vilom is extremely beneficial for activating parasympathetic nervous system. So shall we try one more? Just one more. So close your right nostril and breathe in through the left. Now hold the breath, close the left nostril, and now open the right nostril. Breathe out again, longer and deeper than your breathing in time. And now breathe in again through right. Close the right and finally breathe out through the left nostril. And hope you are feeling already very relaxed, okay? Because of this alternative way of breathing in and out, and because we are making the breathing out time longer than breathing in, it helps to reduce any anxiety, any palpitation. The regular practice of this can help in reducing blood pressure. And because of the connectivity with right and left, it is helping to, activate the nervous system properly, and also activating which nervous system? Parasympathetic nervous system, because the body goes into ultimate relaxing mode. And if you tend to suffer from anxiety, palpitation, which is another type of palpitation is called arrhythmia, this is going to be very beneficial in that case. Okay, another breathing technique, you can hold any mudra. I prefer holding the same mudra that I showed. Mudras also play an important role in bringing a lot of relaxation in your body. There are mudras to give more energy, but there are mudras to calm you down, which is this Vayu Apan Mudra again, index taking to the base of the thumb, and then you're touching the tip of the thumb against the middle and the ring finger. Sit tall, and then deep long breathing. And when you are breathing out, make O shape, or you can open your whole mouth like that. But I prefer doing this O shape. That kind of helps us to slowly, gently blow out the air. Excellent way of calming your body, calming your nervous system. So let's try that twice. And take very long to breathe out. We'll do one more time together. This itself will make you feel very calm and composed. And the first thing that I should have started with, which I kind of little bit forgot, is the sound, 3 sounds which we bring out. One sound R from the stomach, and the O or U, whichever way you want, and the sound in the mouth, which is the universal sound. It is, when it is combined together, it gives the Om sound, and that itself activates another very good way of activating parasympathetic nervous system, because it brings your mind into meditative mode, connects your body with the mind, and that's how the parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, which means the vagus nerve gets activated, and the vagus nerve immediately sends all those relaxing, calming message to your gut, and you can understand. And it is going through your thyroid as well, so your thyroid problem is also going to be sorted by activating the vagus nerve or the parasympathetic nervous system. So for that, what you have to do is you can sit in another mudra, which is very good for our concentration and very good for meditation. So if you can hold the index finger against the thumb and then leave it on your lap, and we will do Om chanting, but it is combination of 3 sounds. So it's not, related to any particular religion. It is universal sound. So we are activating the parasympathetic nervous system. So deep, long breathing first. And as we are very gently breathing out, take it as long as you can, make it as long as possible. start with a sound right from the stomach, and you can do that only if you're sitting nice and tall. So we'll do one more time. We might run out of time, so let's do one more time. Again, deep, long breathing. So this is another very good way of activating our parasympathetic nervous system, and you can do Om chanting, silent Om chanting, or by saying it loud. Both are beneficial. When you do silently, that could be the meditation. The guided meditation is an excellent way of, again, relieving stress. I think guided meditation takes a bit longer, so I will not be covering but as part of this session, but we do quite a lot of guided meditation in the session when we do that, because after we do different stretches, asanas, especially sun salutations or Surya Namaskara, the body takes a lot of stress to do those poses. So we definitely make sure we do proper shavasana or yoga nidra on the floor, at least 3 to 4 minutes, so that your body gets the time to go into the rest and digest mode. Okay. And next one, the tapping, as I was talking about, and I told that I will be demonstrating. So there are a few tappings if you want to try with me. So if you can bring your palms like this, and then we are going to tap along the pinky finger like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they are well known for relieving stress if you can practice them. And then we are going to tap along the thumb. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And next tapping we will be doing on the forehead, kind of where your crown is. So with all the fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can sit tall. I'm just bending so that I can bring myself into the video. Okay. And then on the forehead, you could use only one finger on the forehead. And that also improves your facial glow as well when you do these tappings. These are part of when we go for the facial in the parlor. That's what actually they do. They're actually doing tapping, massaging to bring your body into the rest mode. Your parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, and that's how you they bring the glow, not only by rubbing and scrubbing. It's the tapping and the massage that brings the the rest and digest mode in your body. And then now around your eyes, and I prefer the ring finger. All this tapping also is helping to activate your vagus nerve because it takes your body into the relaxation mode. Okay. And now on the upper lip, kind of just below the nostril, both the nostrils, and in the middle of your chin. Okay, next one is on the collarbone. Okay, middle of your collarbone. So with the right, just gentle fist, with the right gentle fist, you will be tapping in the middle of your left collarbone. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now use your all other fingers again, kind of where your thymus gland is. Thymus gland is kind of in the middle between your lungs, okay, kind of on top of your heart, and which is again, it's another gland which is responsible for creating the white blood cells, which is, that white blood cells are very good for immunity because it kills the bad cells, and it kind of generates the antibodies. The more immune you are, the more you are protected from any kind of external virus and bacteria. So that is another tapping. And then tapping on the arms, okay, using the opposite hand. So and then tap on the other side. And now raise your hand and tap on the armpits. All these are different ways of activating your lymph nodes as well, because lymphatic system is very important for our body. And that's another type of fluid we have in our body other than the blood. Okay, and when you are activating parasympathetic nervous system by doing all these kind of massages and breathing techniques, you are actually sending the oxygen down to the bloodstream, because when you just do stretching and the poses, it sends the oxygen to the tissues and muscles, but it doesn't ensure that the oxygen is getting supplied to the bloodstream. Okay, and relax. So that's tapping sound, different ways of, you know, bringing relaxation. And then we have few facial ones. Hope we are okay with the timing. We still have few more minutes. Yeah. Okay. So the facial ones, again, it's good for face. It is considered to be good facial yoga, but at the same time, and I also didn't know until some time back when I was researching that this also helps in activating the vagus nerve. So which is nothing but, probably a lot of you are familiar. It's like puffing up both the cheeks first like this. And we want to kind of pout our lips so that we don't make a sad face, which in turn gives the wrinkles. So and then you want to shuffle the air between the cheeks like that. And now you're going to puff up the upper lip and the lower lip. And now you are going to just bite your cheeks. So how these are helping to activating the parasympathy, because it's relaxing the muscles and the tissues around your face, which is of course going to help you with the, you know, the good blood circulation, but also the vagus nerve is getting the signal that, you know, you are relaxing and you're taking care of yourself. That itself is going to reduce the stress. And then another thing is you can use your tongue is a very important tool to help you with lot of things. And another one important job it can help you with is to activate the parasympathetic nervous system again. So unfortunately, it is sticking out and taking it inside. So if you want to try with me, so it's like this. And then if you can stick it out, and then we'll take it from one corner of the lip to the other corner. And then if you can take your head backwards a little bit, be mindful if you have spondylitis or any neck pain. So just do as much as you can manage. And then one good practice we do in our yoga session is we tend to roll the tongue inside and touch the tip of the tongue quite inside of the mouth, roof of the mouth. It has a very specific name. It's one of the mudras. It's called Khechari mudra, but which helps in addressing double chin that you might have got because of so many other reasons we tend to get it. So that itself helps in working with these muscles and gives a lot of relaxation. Whenever you get any relaxation around the throat area, that itself helps in, you know, working with the vagus nerve, and at the same time your thyroid glands are here, so they are also going to get good massage. And quite a lot of neck and shoulder exercises are there which can also help with activating the vagus nerve. The special thing about vagus nerve is because vagus nerves is straight from the brain and all the way down, it's the longest one. All the stretches, asanas and yogic poses that you do all help in activating the parasympathetic nervous system, as long as you combine it with deep long breathing, deep long breathe out. That's the key. And the breathe out has to be longer, could be more than double if you want. And that is when your body immediately goes from stress mode to the relaxing mode. Of course, not making you feel unwell by bringing it completely down to zero, but it brings it down to moderate range. So you feel energetic, at the same time, you don't feel that you're stressed out. And last but not the least is laughing out loud. If you want to join me, but don't get scared, because this is the ultimate stress buster. There's no, alternative for this. If you're able to manage to laugh out loud at some point in a day, nothing can be, compared with this. This is the ultimate medicine for relieving stress. So if you want to join me, let us join for a few rounds of laughing out. So, and when we keep our arms open, that kind of opens the lungs and the hearts. So that helps it even more. So breathe in, and then as you laugh out, keep your arms open. So with that, I think I'm done with my demonstrations. There are many more things which is hard to fit in this short period of time, and I would like the session to be open for question answer now.
Hi, can I go first, please?
Yes, of course.
So yeah, I really like the tips you're giving and the demonstration. And you mentioned that you do group sessions as well as one-to-one. So one-to-one, is it done online, or do you do like face-to-face now, or?
As of now, it's one-to-one is online because we are not able to meet each other. But when restrictions ease off, then we might be able to do one-to-one, face-to-face. So far, I haven't done face-to-face yet because I have started giving these sessions from last year only. And since last year, I think because of the restrictions, I couldn't do any face-to-face, but I would love to.
Okay, thank you. And do you have any, how do we get onto the group sessions?
You will have my number, and it is there in the group. If you can message me, I kind of do a trial session where I let people come and taste my session so that they feel that, yes, this is for me or not. And then they become part of, if they say, yes, I like it and I would like to be part of it. And I kind of, even though it is free, I kind of mandated that at least once in a week, you have to come to stay in the.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, absolute pleasure.
But make no mistake, many of the items.
Any other questions? Happy to answer anything that didn't make sense or anything that you want me to demonstrate again. That because I had to go, I probably went a bit too quick in case you thought some of the things you didn't get. It was quite simple topic,
though. Actually, Yeah, Renu has something to say. Renu, go for it.
Can you explain the first nerve that I missed it?
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, is it the breathing technique?
No. The first nerve you were explaining that goes from brain straight down.
Oh, should I bring up the presentation? You want to look at the presentation?
Okay. I
I
missed
can explain as well. Yeah. So it's called the vagus nerve. So it's part of the it's the vagus nerve. It's part of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite of the sympathetic nervous system. So what happens is sympathetic nervous system gets activated when your body is into stress mode. Okay. And stress mode means when you are kind of anxious, you are unable to manage situations around you, you are depressed, and that's when you are stressed because the sympathetic nervous system would have released the stress hormones, which are the cortisol and the adrenaline. Okay, adrenaline. And parasympathetic nervous system does the quite opposite job. It brings the body into the relaxing mode.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Nandita. Thank you.
No worries. I can see a message from Alpa. Yeah, it's the thyroid exercises. We have different breathing techniques and yoga poses, which I have not planned as part this session, but I have different breathing exercises and poses that I do as part of my session. But I can show, as you requested, I can show one breathing exercise, which is very good for addressing thyroid related problem, or even if you don't have any problem, you can practice that on a regular basis to keep your thyroid glands very healthy. So it is called Ujjayi Pranayam. And of course, the one that I have already demonstrated, it's called Anulom Vilom, which is called the king of pranayams of breathing exercises, which addresses all types of, issues in our body, like be it thyroidism, be it stress, be it digestion, be it heart rate related problem, be it, blood pressure. So that's something that has to be done in conjunction with the one that I will show. So this is for thyroid. You sit in one mudra. I'm not going into deeper into any other mudra today. We'll stick to this mudra, which is Gyan Mudra, index touching the tip of the thumb. You sit tall and you have to pretend as if someone is kind of throttling your neck and you're grasping for breath. So you try to take as much air in as possible. You'll be using the muscle around your neck. So you will see that in the process when I demonstrate, I probably take my head all the way back, as that means I'm trying to stretch my neck, which is in turn is going to work with the thyroid glands. Okay. And I'm kind of making a vibrating sound inside because I have to pretend as if someone is choking my throat. So watch me and let me know if it makes sense. So I start like this. You can do it in installments or you can do it at one go. For new people who do not know about it, it's good to start like this. And as soon as I feel that I've taken enough air in, need to tuck my chin like this, not going forward, just tucking your chin. And if you tend to suffer from high BP, you might find it hard to hold the breath for one long. So within 2 to 3 seconds, you're just going to straighten your head. And the key is here you have to close one nostril, and then that is the right one. And then only gently breathe out through left. Okay. So this has a special name called Ujjayi. And if you are practicing this 5 times in the morning or 5 times in the afternoon or in the evening, or you want to do 10 at one go, that's fine. And that helps in addressing thyroid problem. Now, and also when you work with vagus nerve, as I said, it works with all the channels, whatever organs it touches on its way, it helps in reducing the stress on those organs. And when those organs are not stressed out, they start going into the recovery path. So any kind of neck exercise also gives that similar kind of benefits. Like we do a lot of, neck stretching exercises. Those are also going to help with the thyroid glands. And we do different asanas like Bhujangasana, which is the cobra pose, where you kind of stretch your neck all the way up. That helps. And any other exercise where we need to, stretch our neck and look all the way up, or you are tucking your chin close to your chest, that also is going to help you with the thyroid glands. Does that help? I think the person who asked, yeah, Alpa?
Yes, it does. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Any other question? Anybody? For weight reduction from Sarika. Yeah, for the weight reduction, we need to know the root cause, because weight reduction is not only related to just, overeating. Some people don't even overeat and they still gain weight. So there are quite a few things you need to look at. You need to check if your thyroid glands are okay, because sometimes due to underactive thyroid, you might gain weight. It could be because of different other things. Like I said, when your body is, if you are undergoing a lot of stress in your life, and because of that, stress hormones will release more sugar, and that in turn will get converted to fat in your body. So first I will say that for weight reduction, you need to know what is the root cause. And depending on that, we can decide which yogic poses or breathing exercise. Actually, the whole package of breathing exercise itself brings a lot of harmony within the organs in your body. So that's something I'm a great advocate for. That's why when I do my sessions, without compromising, 20 to 25 minutes only for breathing exercises. And we do for 1 whole hour. The rest of the time is spent for poses and asanas. But again, making sure that your body is not stressed out. So keeping the stress level down and having natural food is the first thing towards reduction of weight. And another key thing is, don't eat if you are not hungry. Now, to make sure you are hungry at the right time, you need to have proper bowel movement. Make sure that first thing in the morning, if you have healthy bowel movement, excretion process, that itself will ensure that you are hungry at the right time to eat food. If you're not feeling hungry, there is something that you have to first investigate. Why am I not feeling hungry? Okay, investigate that first, and then once you know the root cause, then you work towards it with proper diet, proper herbs, and Ayurveda can help a lot in this case. And once you are having proper healthy meal at the right times, the weight reduction probably will be sorted out without your knowledge. And of course, with lot of yogic exercises, breathing exercises. If not lot, when I said lot, if not lot, not to scare you, at least for half an hour, if you are able to spend your time to different types of exercises. Again, depending on the body type, Ayurveda has a lot of combinations. I'm not talking about Ayurveda though today. Depending on your body type, you have to decide what kind of exercises you should do, because certain body type cannot take the stressful exercise like running for 5 miles, running for 10 miles. You can't do that for certain type of body type. But if you have certain body type, you probably can do. But again, even if you're doing running and too much of running or exercising, if you are not relaxing your body will again release stress hormones. Sometimes that's why you might be seeing a lot of people say, I'm doing a lot of walking, I'm doing a lot of running, why am I not able to reduce weight? That's because of the reason that you are not giving your body the rest that it needs by activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Again, I'm coming back to that because it's very important. After you have taken your body to stress mode, you need to give it the relaxation and also your brain to register what you have done for your body. Okay, unless you do that, your body will not be able to, make that effort that you made to give your body some exercise to get the benefit. It will completely go out of the window. Okay, so it's important to choose the right kind of exercise for your body depending on your body type. Choose the right kind of food, which is in general, if I talk about without going into specific body type, the most natural type of food as much as possible and at the right time, and eat when you are hungry. Do not keep snacking and do not keep eating just because it is meal time. I know if you have specific conditions, health condition, you probably are not supposed to give gap. So consult with your, dietitian or consult with your GP about that. But main thing is you have to feel hungry to be able to eat your food. And that's when your excess sugar is not going to get converted into fat and giving you excess weight. Hope I made sense. Was it okay? I think the question was by Sarikaji. Sarikaji, was it okay?
Yes, it is brilliant. Thank you so much.
No worries. Any other question, anyone? I think we are nearly coming to the end.
Rashmi, you're on mute.
Yeah, just tell us something about your journey, like little bit, how you started and how you were attracted to this, and from where have you learned?
So I was back in India when I had my first son, and I was into lot of health problems. I started following Swami Ramdev, so Puja Swami Ramdev Maharaj. I started following him religiously and I used to practice, but never had any yoga certification because I was in IT job and never, although I was very much keen about it, I never had time to go and, deeply research into the subject, dive deep into the subject. And this lockdown, and I used to practice quite a lot. That's why I kept a lot of conditions under control. Like I became severely spondylitic and I had severe digestion problem. All those things came into picture. And those things were again coming back because of again stress in UK and without any domestic help and everything. But the lockdown came in as a blessing in disguise. I started back and I got back into my old practice, and then I thought, why not offer it to others who must be in the same situation like me? And that's kind of donation from my side to the wider community. That is the only thing that I thought I can do for everybody around me. If that is something, if yoga can keep me happy, healthy, then why not offer it to others who can also get the same benefit? If not same, at least whatever extent it can help people. And I always feel keen to reach out to wider community and offer my help as much as I can. That is how it has started, and people felt good about it and they had spread the words, and then that's how I'm here today with you.
Oh, that's so
Fantastic.
fantastic. You're
Yeah.
so young, and then you have so much to offer. It's like an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you. That's my pleasure. This is something that I want to promote throughout my life. Now I've kind of taken it as my mission that it has started in lockdown and it's not going to end ever, even though lockdown and all the situations are going to improve, because I know how much we have become stressed. I have been in IT job and I have gone through a lot of stress, and I know many people go through the similar situation. So I can resonate with people who undergo a lot of stress because I have gone through that stress. So that's my mission, that I want to help as many people as I can.
So well. So Aggie, we now bring to the end of the show.
Yes, I just, first of all, I just wanted to apologize because I'm in a new location today. We went outside London and the connection is not really the greatest. But I just wanted to add that I also found about Nabanita and her sessions on the Inspiring Indian Women platform. And I started maybe not like I supposed to every day, but at least 2-3 times per week to attend those sessions, and you can really see the benefits. You can see how dedicated Nabanita is, how much knowledge she's got, and she's just offering those information, whatever she knows, to other people really truly for free. You can see that she wants to, she knows that we've been in the same situation, like she said, during lockdown. I think everyone just felt that,
Have we lost Aggie?
I think
she's
she's
got
there.
low bandwidth today. There's a internet problem there. Yes, I can imagine, because I can see the change in Aggie. We work together and I just see a new Aggie today. Wonderful, Nabanita. In fact, it is too good to believe, this is living example that Aggie has really lost a lot of weight and she looks much healthier. Thank you so much, Nabanita, and thank you, Aggie. Yeah, there she comes again. Yeah. Are you there? Back? Nabanita, thank you so much for giving us so much of knowledge and so much of learning through your ability to make it so believable, you know, the way you teach. It's so natural. It comes so natural from you, and you're really inspiring and motivating. I want to really thank Aggie for joining us as host today. And yes, it's term break. Hope you all are having a lovely time with your kids, and good planning, because it's sunny week in London, and people are just having a great time in the holiday term break. Now we have continuous program on inspiring Indian women. So coming up next tomorrow, we have with us Mandy sir from Patiala. He's going to talk about happiness and how to achieve the goals set to be really away from stress. Of course, it's continuation of what Nabanita spoke today to relieve stress. And we continue again tomorrow talking about happiness and how to make life wholesome with a lot of smile and laughter. Thank you once again. And tomorrow, the host for tomorrow is Shivani. She will be talking to Mandy sir from Patiala. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks a lot, Nabanita, Aggie.
Thank you, Rashmi. Just to tell that my sessions, if you want to timing once again, do you want me to say, or should I?
Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, so my yoga group is called Smile with Yoga. If you want to come and try my session, I do trial session or taster session every Sunday from evening 6 until 7. We don't take up to 7 o'clock, but then up to 7 o'clock, and we do regular sessions every day evening 6 to 7 p.m. and weekends we do morning 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, and my number is there in the group, so connect me if you would like to join my sessions. Thank you so much, Rashmi. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you to all our viewers.
Thank you, Aggie. Nice to see you. I was just talking about how much weight you've lost, and you're looking so different and glowing and younger. So it's evident that Nabanita is doing remarkable service. I can see a different Aggie.
Really learn a lot. You can really learn a lot, and I think it's about sharing this knowledge.
Thank you so much, Aggie, for picking up the hosting at the last minute. You were really kind, and thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Goodbye, everyone, from me and Sarika here. Sarika is there, and take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.